Hello, Frightcom Max 4 to bring in another top 10 video. This time is going to be all about the most complimented fragrances in my collection of 2014. Last year, around August, I gave you guys my top complimented for 2013. So 12 months went by and I kept tabs on the fragrances that I most wear. And so these are top 10 complimented of 2014. So there's three caveats here, guys, 3 points that I want to bring it out to you. First of all, these are ranked by the rate of success. So the number of compliments and the number of wearings will dictate their position in the rank. Secondly, this is solely my collection. So whatever fragrances worked for me or however high they ranked on my top ranks, it means this is how they worked in my skin. Does not mean these are going to work in the same rate of success that I've achieved and had with them. And third but not least, fragrances are an accessory. So keep in mind that the way you wear these fragrances, so how you wear them and how you present yourself in the environments that you're in are going to dictate how well they get perceived and how much you get complimented. Okay? So basically this is it, guys. Those are the only caveats. Enjoy. These are my top 10 most complimented fragrances of 2014, guys. Hello, Frightcom Max Forte. So I'm giving you guys, to start with, these are my 5 honorable mentions from 2014. These fragrances were, with the tabs and the tallies that I took, these almost made the top 10. They failed a little bit short of being the top 10 most complimented. So from left to right, obviously we have right over here Versace Men on Fresh. You know that fragrance. This is a beautiful woody aquatic. You know very well. Resemblances to Dolce & Gabbana Light Blue, especially the women's version has a beautiful carambola note up top, which is like a starfruit accord, with some saffron, some amber, a real nice freshy with some body and a long lasting at that, very reminiscent of Bergamot 22 by Le Labo. Next here we have 1 Million, also another woody spice that needs no introduction. We all know Paco Rabanne's 1 Million, loved by some, hated by others. I love it. It's got spices, got cinnamons, it's got spices, it's got cinnamon, rose, leather, woodsy tones, some amber, some mint. I just love this fragrance all year round, and it gets me a lot of compliments. Next up is the grandfather of man's gourmands. This is Animal. Beautiful oriental fragrance, released in 94, 93, 94. This has nutmeg, honey, pineapple, a slew of notes, amber, just an amazing scent altogether, guys. If you're looking for something that is gourmandish like A-Man for a real good price and it's going to project and last a long time, Animal will do just that, and you're going to get amazing compliments with that. Next up we have CH Men by Carolina Herrera. This is an amazing fragrance, another oriental spicy. As you see here, there's a theme. I do like a lot of woody oriental spicy. That's like my favorite genre. This is a very nice fragrance. Got leather, like a burnt sugar accord with some saffron, some leather, some amber, vanilla, some woods. Really nice suede accord in there. Beautiful fragrance, a great compliment getter as well. Last but not least, Andy Warhol by Bond Number 9. I guess this one didn't get as much compliment because I do wear this with care, with very, very gingerly, because this fragrance here is discontinued, as you know, and it fetches a pretty penny, so I try not to wear as much as I once did. This is a woody aromatic, very nice fragrance, has plum, roses, oud, vanilla, musk, just a beautiful fragrance, guys, very similar to Tom Ford's Plum Japonais. So these guys were my 5 honorable mentions. These fragrances almost made the top 10 most complimented of 2014. Stay tuned, guys, the top 10 are next. Alright, Frightcom, so let's carry on with the top 10 fragrances that were most complimented in my collection in 2014. So, starting with the one and only phenomenal woody floral musk. This is Reflection Men, guys, by the House of Enojy. You can see that I wore a lot of this juice. This is like my 3rd bottle since I discovered this juice. This is an amazing fragrance, guys. If you like Jean Paul Gaultier's La Mole, but you want something that's a little bit more sophisticated, a little bit more mature, this will do the trick. This will do wonders, guys. You're going to get a lot of compliments. This has pimento, rose, orris root, jasmine, some vetiver, patchouli, sandalwood. It's a creamier, more intricate version of Jean Paul Gaultier, if you will. Very, very pleasing to the nose. This is definitely number 10 on my complimented list of 2014. Next up here is one that I absolutely love, and it's because I wear this a lot. It's one that always makes my top 10 most complimented. Makes my top 10 best fragrances of all time. It's just an amazing fragrance altogether. And this is Dolce & Gabbana's Pour Homme. This is a 1994 version. I have a couple bottles of this. Unfortunately, this was discontinued. It was reformulated a couple of times. There's a German version, there's a UK version, and this is the Italian version. And these are just unbelievable scents. You know, what can I tell you about it? It's just a very nice, you know, woody aromatic fougere. What you get out of this, you have citruses, you have mandarin oranges, bergamot, neroli, a blast of pepper with some tonka, some honey, tobacco. Just an amazing scent. It does wonders in your skin. Great for everyday wear. Could be a signature scent. I get a lot of compliments with this, guys. If you can't get the original formulation, any of the formulations will do wonders. If you can get a decant of this one just so you can appreciate, you know, how much better this is, I would, you know, advise to try to get a decant. You will see the difference. This one lasts and projects like a beast. Unbelievable scent. Number 8 in my countdown, guys. This one here has quickly, you know, it came out of nowhere. I started wearing this. I bought this last year, and it's just, it's climbing the ranks. I get compliments like there's no tomorrow when I wear this, and I'm talking about Les Exclusives, the house of Chanel. This is Coromandel, guys. What an amazing juice, guys. This gets so much compliments. I can't even begin to tell you. This is an Oriental Woody. This is like class, romance in a bottle. You know, I'd say this is awesome for like Valentine's Day, going out, dates. This, you're going to have some bitter oranges up top and neroli and citruses, orris fruit, you have roses here, incense, white chocolate, and vanilla, guys, and some woods in the background, precious woods. An amazing scent, guys. You want to talk about sophistication, class, romance in a bottle? This is it, guys. This is sexiness in a bottle. Chanel Coromandel is exclusive, coming up at number 7. I'm sorry, number 8. And number 7 is definitely one that gets a lot of compliments, a lot of play. You know, I always get a small bottle. This is like my 3rd bottle, but I am definitely getting a 5.0 bottle of this because this is a great compliment getter, and it's, you know, a staple in my collection. I wear this a lot. I'm talking about Chanel's Allure Homme Sport au Extrême. Guys, this is an amazing scent for compliment. If you want compliments, if you want to garner, you know, people to compliment you, to tell you you smell great, go with this guy. This is a woody aromatic. You have a lot of tonka here, you know, from the original Chanel Allure Homme Sport. This one here is the Au Extrême. I think they enhanced a real nice mint note up top with some cypress, and then the dry down you're going to get some real good nice pepper, tonka beans, sandalwood, and musk to give it nice creaminess and a real nice dry down with this. Last, you know, 8+ hours on my skin, and I get a lot of compliments with this. Coming up at number 7, the top 10 most complimented of 2014. Number 6 here is a combination. You know, for those of you who know my channel, you know, who know me a little bit, you know that I like to do layers. I like to layer fragrances, and that's the reason why this is number 6. Basically, you know, I love this fragrance right here from the house of Chanel, Bleu de Chanel. It gets a lot of compliments. This is like my 2nd bottle. But what I do to get even more compliments and more, you know, to get even more notice, I layer this sucker with Bleu de Chanel Eau de Parfum, guys. And the combination is exquisite. And the reason why it's exquisite and the reason why it's going to garner a lot more compliments is obviously you're going to enhance the smells. They're both, you know, woody aromatics. The only difference is the Eau de Parfum lasts a little bit more. You know, I'd say I get another hour or so, maybe 2 if I wear Eau de Parfum by itself. But when I wear these 2 combined, I get 10+ hours, and the amazing, great smell of Chanel just gets amped up. You know, the ginger, the nutmeg, the incense, the vetiver, the mint. Just a great combination altogether, guys. Number 6, most complimented of 2014. And what I do, I usually do 3 sprays of each or 4 of each, you know, and I'm set, guys. You know, I spray my pressure points, the back of my neck, my chest, my arms. And guys, I am telling you, I get a lot of compliments with this mix. With Chanel, you know, EDT alone, I get a lot. But when I layer these 2, it becomes so more potent and intense, and just, it grabs people's nose like there's no tomorrow. So guys, number 5 coming up next. All right, Fred, continuing here on the countdown, the top 10 most complimented fragrances of 2014. At number 5, guys. At number 5 is one that is an amazing fragrance. I get compliments like there's no tomorrow whenever I wear this. I tend to wear this mostly in the evening time. This is Dior Homme Intense. You know, I went through a few bottles of this. I don't know if this is like my 3rd or 4th bottle. I have a couple of the, you know, discontinued vintage juice, but I tend to wear this one more because I can get this readily available and I can get this more often and wear it more, you know, indulgently. I don't have to, you know, be concerned about the number of sprays because, you know, this one here is readily available. You know, yeah, it's been, you know, the liqueur, the pear liqueur here, you know, replaces some of the cocoa, I guess, but, you know, you still get the cocoa vibe, you get the amber, the vanilla, iris, the beautiful lipstick, you know, makeup vibe here. What a great scent, amazing compliment garner. If you want to get compliments in the evening time, if you want to smell sexy, guys, this is it right here, guys. Dior Homme Intense. You cannot go wrong. You're going to garner compliments like there's no tomorrow. Look at the color of this juice. Beautiful amber color. All right, at number 4, guys, at number 4, the most complimented in my arsenal is none other than Creed's Spice and Wood, guys. Yes, Spice and Wood is a compliment getter for me. You know, I wear this also formal, sometimes to office meetings and whatnot. What a great compliment garner, guys. Beautiful fragrance altogether. You get spices, you get wood, you get this real nice, you know, vibe with the woods here. This is an oriental fragrance. You get some, you know, apple up top with some bergamot, Amalfi lemons, and you get some real nice birch in here. You're gonna get like almost like an Aventus vibe kind of thing going on, but then you get a lot of, you know, cloves, pepper. You get a real nice note of iris here too with the musks, the oak moss. Just a beautiful fragrance through and through, guys. If you want something that's formal, but it's also, you know, very sophisticated smelling, something that's going to garner a lot of compliments and turn heads, this is it, guys. Spice and Wood by the House of Creed. This is a Les Royales collection. Only comes in, I think, the 250 ml flacons like this and the 30 ml 1 ounce bottles. They are working on a 2.5 75 ml bottles of this, so stay tuned for that, guys. Coming up very soon. All right, and number 3, guys, something that garners a lot of compliment in my collection is none other than La Nuit de l'Homme. And what I do is I layer these two. The original La Nuit de l'Homme, which, you know, sometimes could be a little crazy with the longevity. So I layer it with Le Parfum La Nuit de l'Homme. And what I get is a beautiful combination. These two smell very similar. This one has like a, you know, some nuances of tobacco vanille, but very, you know, subtle. But when you get these two together, you just get that beautiful woody spicy vibe. You get the La Nuit de l'Homme, great, you know, vetiver, coriander vibe that you get with the lavender, the bergamot, and the cardamom. And then when you put the Le Parfum on top of it, which is an oriental fougere, you get a lot more going on because this one has dried fruit, it has labdanum, so it's a lot more intense, a lot more going on. So when you mix these two together, you get this beautiful combination that's very sexy, it's very alluring, and it garners a lot of compliments. And what I do is I usually go 6 sprays of this and 2 or 3 of these of the Le Parfum, and I'm set, guys. You know, I get a lot of compliments. It's great for going out, for dates, you know, if you go clubbing. I'm telling you, you're going to smell phenomenal, and you're going to garner a tremendous amount of compliment with these two layered, okay? And number 2, guys, this one gets amazing compliments from me no matter how much or how little I wear of it, you know, especially going out. Great compliment garner for me. This is from the house of Tom Ford. It's one of my favorites from the house. I'm talking about Tom Ford's Tobacco Vanille, guys. Tobacco Vanille is a staple. I think anybody who loves gourmands, who loves fragrances, needs to have this in their arsenal, in their collection. They're going to turn heads. It's, you know, an amazing combination. It's an oriental fragrance, a little oriental spicy. You know, the combination of the notes here are just fantastic. You get tobacco, you get spices, you get cacao, you get dried fruits, woody notes, tonka, vanilla. It's just superb. I think, you know, from everything that's out there, I think the only thing that comes close to this is Parfums de Marly Herod, as far as like a real nice tobacco fragrance that garners a lot of compliment. Herod almost made this list, but, you know, not quite. It fell a little short. You know, obviously I didn't wear as much as I wore Tobacco Vanille. For the next top video, I think Herod's definitely going to be featured because it's gaining a lot of compliments in my arsenal. And last but not least, guys, is one that fails to never fails to get complimented, never fails to get me noticed. And when you think it's gone, it creeps up on you and it comes back. And of course, I'm talking about Creed's Aventus, guys. This is a, a jack of all trades. This is a great fragrance. You can wear this anytime, any season. It's a compliment monster, guys. This one has so much going for it. It's got the ambergris. It's got roses. It's got a little bit of smokiness. It's got the pineapple. It's good for tropical, for summer and spring. It's great for fall and winter. You have some components here that are great for the cool weather, like the rose, the vanilla, the birch, and then you get some amazing components that are great for the warmer weather, like the bergamot, the pineapple, the apple, the black currant. What an amazing scent. This is so versatile. This is such a compliment monster. I go through bottles of this like there's no tomorrow. This is a K01 batch, but I also wear an N01. I have about 5 batches right now that I'm currently wearing. I layer them. This is great, guys. Aventus is a monster compliment getter, and if you don't have it, get yourself a bottle. And I'm telling you, you're not going to disappoint. And you think this thing is gone, and it creeps up on you. It lasts 10 plus hours on my skin easily. If I spray my clothes, we're talking about 14 plus. Great compliment getter, great fragrance to have in your arsenal. So guys, that's it for me. Those were my best and most complimented fragrances of 2014, guys. So around this time next year, I'm going to release my top 10 most complimented again. Every August, September-ish, first week of September type of thing, you're going to get a top 10 most complimented list from me, guys. So thank you so much for watching, guys. Please rate, comment, and subscribe. Let me know what your top fragrances are. What are the fragrances that garners you the most compliment? Did I miss anything that I should try to wear to garner more compliments, guys? Please let me know. I'd love to hear your thoughts. Thank you so much, guys. I will talk to you soon.